That's it. We are on live. Let me fix it a little bit and then we are going to start. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another video of today. Today we are on live and this is going to be a really informal live on my YouTube. Here I have planned a lot of things to do for the improvement of yours your English. So that's what I'm going to do today. Today we have a guest with us, and what we're going to do, we're not going to do something fancy or something really, like teaching related things or something like that. What we're going to do, we are just going to have a conversation. And I think the people who can make sentences, who can speak a little bit in English, can make a conversation, chit chat or something like that. They need to talk, and talk to improve their spoken English. So that's why we have a guest today, Deep, who is my friend, and he has done his graduation. He's in a job, in a professional life, and he's doing a lot of things. He's also improving his English in a different way. Sometimes I'm giving him tips and tricks to improve his spoken English. What we're going to do today we're going to talk. We're going to have a conversation. It's going to be something about ourselves, real life. I mean, casual thing, not something really formal, not something really, like what should I say, like really deep understanding thought or something like that, right? Okay, so first of all, let's get introduced. This is Tanvir Massive. um I'm not a special person, or not, I'm not someone who should introduce himself in a fancy way. I am uploading lot of videos in my YouTube channel here, and I try to upload like nature, like cool and calm videos. As I didn't have a lot of contents, that's why I did that one. But from today, we are going to come into the live regularly, maybe with different type of guests, different type of people, and we are going to talk in English. We are going to practice our spoken English here on this platform. And guys, you can also join with us live, and you can also talk with us by this live session. I will share the link in the comment box, and you can comment, you can join with us into the live. Okay, so Deep, could you please introduce yourself a little bit for the audience?
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. So, hello everyone. As you know, my name is Deep, and already hosts said a lot about me. So, beside this, not a specific to say. So, just I'm in Bangladesh right now. I'm in Dhaka, which I what should I say? I just mixed up or
No
overexcited
problem.
maybe.
Yeah, you can start once again. You can just introduce yourself. You can talk about yourself, what you're doing right now, what's your goal, what you have done in the past, so that's better.
Okay, let's start again. So, as you know, my name is Indedeep. My nickname is Deep. Right now, I live in Dhaka with my family. Just last year, I recently completed my post graduation in social work from Government Bangla College. Right now, I am also work as a sales development officer in Pran Group, and day by day, I want to improve my speaking English. So I just focus on that. Uh, maybe it's took me some months, like I face a little bit problem in my professional life for English. So that's I need, and I really helpful. I really thankful. Mm, s- Uh, I really thankful for this platform right now and as a guest. So that's a little bit about me, and day by day we will discuss.
That's great. So as you can see that, guys, I mean, we will have a lot of fumble. We will have a lot of issue when we will talk. Mostly as we are in a platform. So for example, as it is my first live, I'll be a little nervous as well. As you can see, he's also nervous. But the thing is, like, that's the way to improve our confidence, our way of talking and other stuff, right? So that's why we need to, like, practice and practice more. Okay, Viv, as you talked about yourself a little bit, and really nice to know about you, even though I know about you a lot of things as we are friends from like our childhood. But I want to go like a little bit deeper. So, when you started your first job,
So it's maybe 2017 or 18. I work as a salesman in a bag store in our local area. It's called Mohammedia Market, and one of my friend helped me to get the job. My first job is that. So it's maybe Ramadan month. I worked there for a 8 or 10 days. So there's
I
the
see.
my first job there, and I earned that time maybe 2,300 taka. I remember like
Yeah,
that.
that's lovely. That's amazing. Guys, you can see that we are having a lot of issue with our grammatical things. For example, Deep said that he got a job but he didn't use the past tense, right? So in our next live, or maybe if we have next time, if we are on live, we will try to improve those as well. But as it is our first live, so we are not gonna do that, because if I interrupt him in the middle of his conversation, maybe he will be a little nervous and we will some mix up or something like that. So from the next live, or maybe from the next guest, we will do that. So we will talk, we will have the conversation, and we will learn also in the middle of that one. If we do any mistakes grammatically or in other way, we will try to improve that one. Lovely. Nice to know about that one. And what did you do actually by that salary that you got from your first job?
So that time, just I got the salary in. I remember that time is Chandra. We also
Hmm.
know that before the
The day
Eid.
before the Eid. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So I got my salary that time and just came home, sleep, and wake up very early in the morning that time, for the prayers of Ramadan. So I give my salary to my mom. He just proud, and he just say, you like you are earning
Paid, right?
right now,
Yeah.
so it's really grateful for me, and I don't want to give you the this way you earn that the way like that time. I maybe I'm in honors first year, or maybe in a last moment of college life. So my
Ah,
mom didn't expect that time I am involving in a job that time.
I
So it's
see.
really
Okay.
so that's why my mom is really happy that time. So I
Hmm.
remember I buy something. I exactly not remember. I give my mom, and I also give some money my sisters. So he really happy that time. So
Hmm.
just little bit maybe buy one shirt that time.
Yeah.
So that's
One
a
little
little.
thing I should interrupt here about Deep is like when Deep was talking about something about his past, so he didn't use the past tense most of the time, right? So, for example, bought, for example, gave, I got my salary, I bought something for my family, for my mother, for my sister. She was not that happy, or she was happy, you know. We will have to be a little bit careful about that one. Okay, let's not go to the deeper into the professional or job life, but I want to ask you a couple of simple questions about Deep. Deep, like, what's your hobby basically?
Basically, if I say honestly, my hobby is changing day by day. So
Yeah.
maybe in a college, in a school, or in a university life. So that time I get a lots of free time. So I do this, I do that. So day by day, I am just upgrading myself, and my hobbies is like going down. And at the end of the day, I didn't decide it. What is my hobby right now?
Exactly.
Like
Yeah. I mean, you really said it. Like, I mean, it's not only about you, but also about other people as well. For example, hobby, that seems like that changes a lot. For example, when I was a kid, my hobby mainly was playing cricket. But as I grew up, like right now, if you ask me what my hobby is, it will be something else. For example, gardening. For example, having pet. Even I got a pet today as well. Um, I brought a cat from someone else. I adopted basically. So yeah, that's my that's my hobby right now, but maybe it will change in the future. Who knows? That's well said, and it's also changing for you as well. So right now, what's your hobby? Do you have any?
So honestly, just listening a music for refreshing,
Ah.
just mind calm down.
Mhm. Yeah, and people should know that you have a really good skill of singing song, right? You can sing really well the Hindi song mostly. You can also sing some English songs as well, aren't you?
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, lovely. So, Deep, we will go with some basic question as we said earlier. The next question I want to ask you: what's your future plan? What do you do? What do you do? What do you want to do in the future?
So honestly, plan, so day by day plan going to be changes all the time.
Mhm.
So like I'm in right now in 26 or 7 years old. So I'm a stays on as a corporate employee. So I just want to see myself as a good position with more responsibility. Like right now I am taking. So in future I will take more responsibility, more good position. I want to, and also want to work with multinational company who is renowned in our Bangladesh right nowadays.
Mhm.
And so that's a little bit. So I want to do a lots of thing in my future. So I just divide the part. So it's maybe took many years maybe.
Okay, well, yeah, exactly. So, how about your like? I mean, you talked about your professional life, but like, have you ever thought about your, for example, retirement or like, earning lots of money or maybe traveling somewhere where your dream destination or something like that. So, did you think about those as well beside your career?
Sorry, can you repeat that? I didn't get the exactly question.
Yeah, so like, I mean, as you said that you talked about your career deep actually, so you want to have a great job, uh, in the future, maybe a multinational company in the Bangladesh or maybe worldwide. But like, have you thought about your like hobbies, your entertainment, traveling, something like that, you know?
So I really love to travel. I really love to travel. So I already travel a lot in Bangladesh. Some places are miss. Some place I didn't even go. So I, in future, I like to go there, and also I want to go abroad. I really love in India. So some places I already found, and I really, what should I say? I really planned for this, but I don't know. Maybe one day I will go. So one interesting thing, I don't have a passport right now, but I have
Okay.
a dream. One day I will go there and visit
Mhm. Yeah.
full of India.
Yeah, inshallah. Okay. Which place of India do you want to travel? Like, if I ask you this question in another way, like, what is your dream destination to travel?
So, like if I say my dream destination is India, Thanchi, Manali. So
Hmm.
I really love the weather, the view, the mountain. And it's also not very far from my country. Bangladesh is very close to India, so it's easy for me right nowadays. And maybe if Allah give me more money one day, then I will all I will choose like Switzerland. I heard a lot. This country, this is really beautiful. It's
Absolutely.
just
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Those are stunning. Okay. And hopefully, we pray that you can go to those destinations in the future. Well, let's move to another thing. We want to talk about that one today as well. First of all, how did you learn the spoken English? As I can see that you are better than some other people. At least you can talk. You have the confidence and you can make sentences. You have the conversational English at least. So how did you improve this one?
So honestly, I already study lots of time. I completed as I say, I completed my graduation, but now I feel every day I try to listen anything. maybe I am right now. I am already focused on podcast, so podcast, and also read some simple cartoon and read some simple article about like children read easy story. You can
Okay,
say
yeah.
easy story or in a
Sorry.
cartoon. I also watch some cartoon like Toy Story 1, 2, 3, Kung Fu Panda
Ah,
1, 2, 3. So this is really easy and
lovely.
simple sentence. So it's
Yeah,
easy for me to understand what they are trying to say.
yeah,
And
right.
another thing I took help from YouTube. There are lots
Mhm,
of podcast, easy podcast. So there are 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So they just share each other conversation, a mini
mhm.
question. So I focus day by day and try to give 10 minutes, 50 minutes, or maybe 15 minutes. So just day by day, I improving myself.
That's lovely. That's amazing. And that's what I say to the people, that you need to practice. You need to listen a lot whenever it's about any languages. That's beautiful. And I think that's a great insight for the audience of mine. That's great. Deep, I have a really interesting question to you. Like, can you remember when you felt to learn English? Like when you felt that you need to learn English, do you have any experience? Do you have any story like that? You got something, you got a push from someone, then you had the initiative to learn English.
It's happened with me in 1.5 years. So I face an interview
Hmm.
in uh, aeronauts company who is worked for airport, all
Okay.
kind of airport support, technical support,
Yeah.
electrical support, airport engineering support. So I got a interview call from there. So that time I go with casual look and just facing the interview. So there
Hmm.
are three-person that time I face interview. So first one just asked me or talking with me in a Bengali
Hmm.
language. So I just openly answer all the question he, he asked me that time. So I just normal. I didn't feel shy or something. So another one is also talk to me with Bengali. So I just deal with him a Bengali.
Hmm.
The third one who just stopped. He didn't say a single word. At least 10 minutes. This a single word, 10 minutes. So uh, after 10 minutes, he just connect me and say, "Tell me something about yourself." So that time I feel a little bit nervous. So I try to speak, but I in my mind a lots of thing I want to say, but nothing will come my mouth. So
Nothing
I
came in my
cannot,
mouth. Yeah.
okay, nothing came in my mouth that time. So like I speak a little bit right now. So that time a single word, nothing came to my mouth. Just start.
Yeah, I
I
understand.
feel
Exactly.
really really shy that time. So I
Hmm.
just say, What's going on? Why I'm stuck right now?" So I feel really embarrassed that time.
It
So
should be.
that's thing I need to focus because
Mhm.
if I want a great, if I want a good position or if I want a smart salary, so
Mhm.
it's mandatory. You have to be speaking English. So that time I feel really shy.
Yeah. Ah, I got it. Oh my God, that's interesting, and then also that's pretty sad, isn't it? Like, I mean, you're having that kind of situation in your life. It's embarrassing, and like most of the time when we do our graduation, when we finish our graduation, it happens to us because that time we look for a job, we are facing lots of interviews and something like that, right? So that time, it's really mandatory. I mean, at least the introduction, the conversational English, those are completely, I should say, mandatory for all of us. And we need to start from the beginning, from the early of our studies, of our life, of our career. Huh. Okay. And then what did you do after facing that interview? Like, what did you think? What kind of initiative that you have taken after coming back to the home from the interview?
Just that time laying on a bed and just think uh, I can't feel my expression that time. I feel really shy.
Mm-hmm.
and I rejected from there, and then I feel, so if I do not focus on my English, so I will not be able to get a good job in a good company. So
Mm-hmm.
that time I helped some my brother who work as a HR in department. So I asked them, brother or Boro Bhai, so I face this kind of difficult problem. So they suggest me, bro, this is not gonna happen. If you want to get a good job in a multinational company, so you have to know how to speak. You need to
Mm-hmm.
deal with someone. You need to share your experience. You need to share your idea. So
Yeah.
it's hard, and also you need to be a communicate with English email. So you need to deal with some parties also. So it's not going well if you don't know speak English.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, not only that, but also like, like there are a lot of tons of advantage if we can speak in English, and if we can't, we have a lot of disadvantage as well. Someone asked on the comment that enough vocab or perfect vocab paina. So that's a regular issue. That's an issue of lot of people when they are trying to talk, they don't get the perfect vocabulary or they don't get the enough vocabulary to talk. So Deep, did you learn vocabulary? Did you learn like this means that, that means that? Did you learn vocabulary?
Honestly, I think we already know all the vocabulary, but we didn't practice. That's it really. And we know a
Yeah.
lots of vocabulary. I'm challenging in my point of view. I already know 2 or 3 thousand vocabulary, but I didn't study or I didn't speak. So that's why
Hmm.
it's not come to my mouth. So
Exactly.
if you ask me something, I how I complete my day. So every single word I know, but
Yeah.
for the
So
practice, it's not come to my mouth.
yeah, so I completely agree with you. So the thing is like, see, the people who already completed their graduation or maybe they passed their HSC or something like that, mostly we know the basic vocabularies. And, like if someone doesn't know that, they need to, I mean, they can read the English for today from the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are pretty easy
I
things to
already
know.
did. I already did.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, it's
See,
helped me. It's helped me.
exactly. And the problem is like when we talk, we don't get the perfect one. So that's why we need to practice. We need to practice, practice, and practice. And the thing is like you don't need to know all the vocabularies because for example, if you don't know a situation, then you can explain the situation in a different way. So you don't need to know the perfectly that one. So I think like the person who commented you must try to speak. And if you don't know something, for example, you're walking on the street and you don't know the meaning of the footpath. I mean, we say footpath, we can call it pedestrian. So if you don't know something, then you can google it, you can search it on your phone, and on that day you can take a note, and after the day you can know those vocabularies at least. If you do that for like a couple of days, you will be able to see that which one you know, which one you don't know, and it's going to be perfect solution for that one. But the for most important thing is like you need to give it a try. First of all, you need to talk. If you don't know something, just know it, right? You have the smartphone, you have a lot of things surrounded by you. Thank you, Deep, for talking about that one as well. Well, Deep, what do you think? Which one thing really helped you to be this kind of fluent that you are talking to me online and like in a live stream here on this platform? Like, which thing helped you most to talk in English?
So it's not uh, coming day one or day two or day three. It's coming day by day. So you
Hmm.
just say a lot. So I want to add one thing
Hmm.
in my level. I know a lots of student in my level. So they are trying speak fast. So that time they don't have enough time to think in English in his mind. So I just focus that I will speak slowly and get time. I think which word should I pick and say. So that's I think it's really important to speak
Hmm.
slowly and clearly. so that you can get some time and you just what should I say? Make a sentence in your mind and say. So
Yeah.
this is really interesting.
That's great. That's great. Well, okay, we need to close this one. We already talked for 25 minutes. That's amazing. And people need to talk. The thing is, like, if you can talk a little bit, then you need to talk someone who can speak better than you. And if you practice this one for every day, your English will be improved for sure. And Deep, what I have a couple of suggestions for you. For example, when you talk something in past, you are not using the past tense, so you need to focus on that one. Like, try to improve that thing in yourself. But you are talking really fluently, which is really good. I'm even impressed the way you are talking. Thank you very much for participating in the live of today's. And if you have anything to say to the audience, you can go on.
So I also thank you so much for inviting me in this platform, and I feel little bit confident. I speak in a live session right now and just smiling, you know. So that's maybe a big achievement for me. I'm not shying. I'm not feel nervous right now. So thank you so much for inviting me.
That's great. You are welcome. We are really pleased to you, and thank you very much, guys. We can see already, like, like, till now there are a couple of people with us. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and I hope that you guys will work on your English. And if you guys want to join with us in the live, just comment below or text me in our Facebook page or Facebook profile. We will announce next time, and we will have a perfect timing to talk in front of the people. Thank you, Deep. Thank you, audience, for like watching us. Thank you very much, guys. We will meet in the next time. Till then, bye bye.